And welcome to our business opportunity tonight. My name is Deetra Clark, and I have been with Purium for just under a year and a half. And we're really honored that you would spend your evening with us. And if you are on this call, someone has intentionally handpicked you because they see qualities in you that they would love to partner with. And so before I started with Purium, I'm actually a therapist by trade. So I'm a clinical psychotherapist. I practiced for over 15 years. And 3 years ago, we decided that we would homeschool our kids. So that left us a one-income family, and also just feeling a void of having a skill set that I loved because I'm super passionate about helping people and getting to the root cause, helping people to feel better. And when Purium was introduced to me, it was everything that I never knew I needed. I actually was not looking for another health and wellness company or stream of income. It just sounds kind of cliche, but it actually just kind of fell in my lap. And a friend that's on this call that we'll share later, she's the reason that I found out about this company. And I was with another health and wellness company prior to finding Purium. So I was practicing and I was with another company for 5 years, and we focused on gut health. And when I heard my friend sharing what she was doing, it really caught my attention because she was using words that I had never used. She was talking about regenerative soil, and she was talking about glyphosate, which is the main ingredient in Roundup. And she was talking about this huge mission for this company, and the passion that she had, it really captivated me because those were not things that I was saying about my other company. And so I reached out to her and I said, I just saw your video and I'm captivated with everything that you've shared. I see a change in you because she was very, very sick, and I could see a change in her physical health, but I could also hear the passion in her voice. And so I just reached out and said, I want to do what you're doing. I want to share this. And I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything, but what I have heard so far, I know that I align with it. And I'm so excited to do this with you. And so in one day, I started a health journey and a business. And it was amazing because I'm originally from Arkansas. I live in Minnesota now, but Purium was not a brand that we had heard about in Arkansas. And so when I started sharing this on my social media page and I started talking about this amazing new superfood company that I was going to be joining, I started talking about regenerative health and soil. I started talking about root cause. I had a flood of people reach out to me saying, oh, yes, I need to do this too. And the other thing about sharing it was people were able to hear about our greatest product that we offer, which is our business opportunity. So having no background, having not even tried a shake, in my first 3 weeks with this company, I out-earned one single year with my other health and wellness company. And in my first 10 months with Purium, I out-earned my best year as a thriving private practice therapist. And it blew my mind because when I started, I hadn't even looked at our compensation plan. I didn't start for that reason. I never knew that this would be the business that it has become, or that I would have the partnerships and the friendships and the teammates that I have developed from doing this. I really just kind of stepped out blindly, and it has developed into something amazing. And so when I share what I'm sharing, I'm not alone in what you're hearing from me. You're going to hear from 3 other people on this call tonight, their amazing business and health transformation, because I never wanted to be a part of a company where I was the only one winning. There's no fun in that. And who you partner with 100% matters. It matters that you align with the mission and the ethics of a company. And it matters that you align with the people that do it alongside you, right? So what we do together, we have one mind and one heart. And that mission is to end human suffering. It is to share that suffering is optional. And one of the main reasons that people suffer is because financially they're having to make choices that they wouldn't otherwise make if they had the resources to make different choices. We believe that people shouldn't have to choose between having organic, vine ripened, regenerative superfoods that really help their body to thrive and paying their bills. We believe that people should have options. So we are not product pushers here. We are not in the business of trying to sell supplements. We are in the business of providing solutions, raising up leaders, and changing the trajectory of generations to come. I have 4 kids, and I am going to pay for my children to go through college. I am changing their trajectory of their health, and I am teaching them that they have options for what they put in their body and for what they do in their life. And you're going to hear that from other people on this call as well. And what we like to say in our community is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, you build a team. And that's exactly what we've done here. And it is fantastic. The values and the ethics of our company are unmatched. And I like to say, we're a luxury brand. I say we're like the Louis Vuitton of superfoods, because what we do here, nobody else is doing. Organic is because of the owners of our company. And they have this heart-centered mission, really to reach the unreached places and to share this mission. And there are people that I would not have been able to share this mission with if I hadn't grown a team. Some of my partners are on this call with me. Most of my team is in Arkansas, and I'm 11 hours away in Minnesota, but we are just blowing that state up because they are using their voices to share this powerful transmission and platform that we have here. So I hope as you just sit back tonight and listen in, that you will hear something that resonates with you, and that you'll have your heart pulled on a little bit and want to jump in and share this mission with us, because it has been the biggest blessing for my family. And the people that you're going to hear from tonight, they have all been in the company under 2 years. They are now all earning a full-time income of anywhere from almost $40,000 to a 6-figure income to almost $200,000 in under 2 short years. And so it is 100% possible for each of you on this call. And so again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And now I want to pass it to my business partner, Jason Halstead. He and his wife, Becca, just reached a fantastic rank in our company. And so I want to let him share about his journey and the success that they're having in their business.
Thank you, Deetra. My wife Becca got initially involved here 1.5 years ago after watching someone else on the call posting about a product, and she was like, "Hey, what is that?" Next thing you know, we're getting into a whole nother product line. Quick backstory: my wife runs her own holistic clinic, and we've always been seeking out high quality supplements or foods or whatever. So for the first year, we didn't really push too hard, and I kind of let Becca run the whole thing. And after that first year, I was doing our taxes, and I was like, "Honey, look at how much money we made from this Purium thing, and you didn't really do that much. Imagine if we applied a little bit more." The other kicker was that she started incorporating these products in with her business and with the clients that she works with. And we looked at the data and found that by far the clients that took the recommendation of using the product are doing 3 to 4 times better than the clients that don't follow that advice. So that alone just told us that, wow, these products really are great for people's health and transforming their lives. And then what really hit it home for me was after using the products here and there for that first year, I finally did a cleanse in April. And that cleanse was just beyond transformational in my life. I had such deep emotional healing and started to look at life differently. We have 3 very young kids from 7 down to 8 months old. I work a full-time job. I'm a senior engineering manager, leading 20 other engineers. My wife, like I said, runs her own holistic clinic. We have, this business with these other lovely ladies here on the call. And I was wanting to also start up my own Airbnb business down in Florida, and I'm based in Minnesota. All of a sudden I saw, hey, this Purium thing, it can help support all of that, right? And so I'm here to say, look, I know what busy looks like. We have a lot going on, and we make it work. We find a way to make things balanced. We know that it's only up here that's really keeping us from doing what we need to do to move forward and move beyond in life. And we've committed to, hey, let's grow this business. Let's help support our family so that maybe I step away from my full-time job, or maybe Becca can step back from her clinic, or whatever the possibilities are. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, though, we feel good that we are able to help people seek out better nutrition and be healthier in their journey, while also working with great people, growing leadership skills, and just really on a great mission with a great company and great product. With that, I would like to pass it off to another social business partner on the team, that being Nicole Fletcher.
Thanks, Jason. Loved your story and definitely resonate with that myself. So I've been with the company for 16 months. I started just as a customer and prioritizing my health. And in prioritizing my own health, I grew wealth. And it was great. It was awesome. It was very exciting and exhilarating to connect with other people, to share my story and have an actual experience of transformation. And we like to say, I was fine. I thought I was fine. And then eventually I realized, I wasn't so fine. And there was health that I needed to transfer. And then also this wealth that came along with it. I was like, it was almost a no-brainer. So when this was presented to me, it was presented as a health opportunity. And I took it because I was ready to level up my health in all the ways possible. I really was dealing with not thriving in my life, just kind of surviving. And I am an apprentice midwife. I'll be the first Black licensed midwife here in the state of Arkansas, which is huge and very exciting. But it was deep requirements, right? So it required a lot out of me to show up and to be amazing. And so what I did was, got on the superfoods, changed my life, and was like, why not incorporate the business side of this? There's no reason to get my health on track and then leave the wealth just off to the side. No, we're gonna do these together. And so I did that together, incorporated this into my practice. So I've been a certified doula, which is a birth coach, since 2009. So have lots of years of experience in that. And just like Jason shared, I incorporated the superfood protocol into my practice. And that has really leveled up not only my health, but then the health of my clients. And so women are experiencing better birth outcomes, but better postpartum experiences, less depression, more milk supply. So huge things that make a big difference in their health and well-being. And we're gaining an income. So we're getting healthy and we're gaining additional income. So we're not only kind of moving from that place of sickness in our body, but we're moving out of sickness in our finances. So many of us are a paycheck away from being without anything, or being homeless or suffering greatly. And the quality of your life is dictated with your well-being, your physical well-being, and your finances. And so if we're just going to be honest, when those gas prices went up, it threw everybody for a loop, right? And some people were not ready for it. I remember going to the gas station and just letting it, literally letting it pump and closing my eyes. It didn't matter. Why did it not matter? Because I had residual income. My wealth was increasing. And while everybody around was freaking out about these things, and of course I jumped on the bandwagon because, That's what you do. But the truth was, I wasn't as concerned about it. But there was a time in my life when I was concerned at like $10, needing to like, I only got $10 to fill up this tank, and we're gonna have to let it ride. And now it was like, I don't know, $78. I remember $78 and looking at it like, all right, let's go. And what a blessing that is. Just the smallest thing. Sometimes it's the smallest thing that makes the biggest change. And taking a step in my health and my finances, and taking the risk of like, is this gonna work? You know, you guys remember the oh my gosh, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. And so when people didn't take advantage of that, they're looking back like, oh man, we should have did that. And don't let this opportunity slip by saying we should have done that. This company is on the forefront of everything that we are looking for. Everything when it comes to your health, planetary stewardship, like financial well-being. This is where we are. Like, we are on the forefront of that. And so don't get caught sleeping, or don't get caught feeling afraid to step into what your next move is. So with that being said, I'm going to pass that over to Jen.
Thanks, you guys. Hi, everybody. I'm Jen. I would love to just see all of the excitement in the chat. So if these shares are lighting you up and you're like, wow, this is really exciting, please share in the chat. I love seeing things going on in the chat. Like a Zoom call, it's like you're not in person, you can't high five. You know, so give me some high fives, give me some stuff going on. But I am just so happy to be here. I'm Jen Rosen. Prior to partnering with this amazing company, I was a luxury wedding planner and still have that company. But what I was dealing with was I was deeply suffering in my financial situation as well as my health. And when I came up with, like, when someone approached me with this information about regenerative health and regenerative farming, and that I could really take responsibility on, you know, for my health and my finances, I was like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, I've been searching for so long. It was like, okay, yeah, it would just made sense. I started to learn about glyphosate, and we're not going to go on into that on this call, but if you don't know what glyphosate is, we have health opportunities we can send to you. It is so incredibly important. We are actually the only company that has a solution to get this chemical pesticide out of our bodies, which is what completely transformed my health. But I started sharing about this luxury food, this luxury whole food solution in January. And within 2 months, it took me 2 months to make a more than full-time income. It took me 3 to 4 years of, I'm telling you, grinding for my solo entrepreneurship in wedding planning. One of my business partners is on this call. She can attest to that. I mean, we were literally working 12 to 18-hour days daily, like grinding for 3 years before we could go full time. And I did that here on this online platform in just 2 months. And this is what is possible here. So if you are like, I love health and wellness, I want a solution to get chemical pesticides out of my family, my kids, my body, I want to add back in all of this phyto and micronutrients. I actually want to share a slide with you just really quickly to show you what our, let's see, I have it up here. Okay, I want to show you just really quickly what our products look like. There we go. These are our main products. I just want to have a visual to show you because our products are absolutely no-brainer. This is like the luxury of like nutrients you need in your body, the cleanest products you could absolutely put in your body. So they're absolutely a no-brainer. Everything is completely clean, holistic, no additives, no fillers, etc. But we really focus on the whole body and helping people completely transform their life with our products, but also in our financial well-being. And I also want to just touch base on what it looks like if you were going to partner with us. If you're like, wow, this team is so dynamic, which we are, right? We've been so successful, and it's only been a year and a half. And now I've quadrupled my income. And now this month I'm going to, what is the right word for fifthing it? 5 times. I'm making 5 times. That's right. 5 times what I was making as a luxury wedding planner. So that is such a massive blessing. When I was a year and a half ago, I could cry. I'm not going to cry, but I want you to see how real this is, that I was struggling to pay my mortgage. And a year and a half of just being consistent and caring and being a servant towards my community, because like these amazing people said here, this is not about sales. This is about the person, the people, the community, that we actually have solutions to help people. Truly help people. This is not about pushing some product or, hey, do this, do that. This is like, hey, what's going on in your life? And this is a solution that I believe could help you. I mean, we're seeing people get out of their wheelchairs. We're seeing kids get away from autism and ADHD, and their moms are like, their nervous systems are calming down. I was just sharing with somebody that, like, I think my nervous system is calming down maybe for the first time, like, ever. And you know what? Financial stress is a massive, massive deal, you guys, to our human health. When you are financially strained, you are stressed internally, and stress is one of the main killers in our body. And so we cannot ignore the financial piece to this whole thing. That if you say yes to this opportunity and sharing with your community, we need you. We're on this movement of many. We need you. We need you for our agricultural. We need you for our family's future, our children, our grandchildren. We need you. This is not just a simple like, oh, I want to make a little money on the side, which you will. And that'll be great. But we have such a bigger mission here that we are pushing, which is we need to stop chemical pesticide spraying on our food. Everybody deserves the right to have healthy food in their body. We should be taking care of the poor, not feeding them poison. Shame, shame, shame. That's not okay. So we're doing something in this space, this electronic space. We are really changing the trajectory of our children's future, our future. I mean, if I honestly couldn't have even dreamed that I would be making this much money doing something I feel incredibly passionate about. It is such a gift. So what does it look like if you are going to join us? It looks like taking care of your own health. Can you do that? Can you really just make yourself a priority? If that is a yes for you, we can help you. So the person who brought you to this call can help you start your journey here, just really focusing on your personal health. And as you do that, just like me, I started sharing my journey. Like, okay, I'm on day 6. And this is what I'm feeling. My chronic nerve pain has gone away that I was dealing with for 6 years. And now I'm a year and a half plus, and it's completely still gone. My autoimmune disorder, completely gone. It's going on 2 years now. These are things people are searching for. And so as you share your own journey and your own experience, this is what is going to bring people into our amazing community, and you can help so many people change their health and their financial future. So that's what that looks like. And I would love to just open it up to Q&A for people who are on this call that are curious, that want to know more about what it looks like to join our community. We didn't go too much into a compensation plan, which is absolutely incredible, by the way. When you have other people join you, we have what's called a fast start program. And when you go fast, when you talk to other people, when you have other people included, like mom, sister, brother, auntie, nephews, like your immediate warm market join you in this journey, you are going to go fast. You're going to make your investment back and then some in 1 week. In 2 weeks, you're going to make less than $1,000, a little less than $1,000. In 1 month, you could be making thousands, which is what Deetra and I and Nicole and Jason, we all focus on that. We bring in partners where we can really focus on your health, but then also bring your investment back to you and then triple it. Who wants to do that? You know, who could use $1,000 in a little less than 2 weeks? That's what we show. That's how we show you, you know, when you come into this business, we show you how to do that. And we would love to, you know, open it up to Q&A. So if you want to, you know, share anything in the chat, about your questions, I can answer them, or Deetra or Nicole or Jason, if you guys want to come off mute and answer as we go, please let me know. Okay, so one question is, where does the revenue stream come from? That's a great question. So as you refer Purium, which is a farm to family manufacturer, so this is all whole food supplementation, you are getting 20% for a customer. And when you bring in brand partnerships, like Deetra is a brand partner to me, you make 5% after their first order of anything that they do. And then when you are like any of these amazing people, diamond and above, which is a rank, you are making shares in the company's sales, which is such a huge blessing. As you can see on our compensation plan, which we can absolutely send to you, you jump to a huge amount of increase in your financial gain when you get to these types of ranks. And it's very easy, simple to do, especially if you plug into our duplicatable systems. So that looks like 3 people maybe joining you. And that's it. Just 3 people joining you in this mission, and you are making a full-time income and more. And we help you in such a beautiful way. I had joined many other social sharing platforms, which every single person is part of one. Whether it's Target or whether it's, you know, that boutique down the street, whether they're paying them or not, they're definitely social sharing. But we have, you know, this beautiful, you know, social sharing platform where you are financially getting paid for sharing. And so we treat this as a business. And when we share, we care. And so we're sharing because we're caring about the person. And so that's how you make your money, is based upon a gift code system. So like Imperfect Foods, if you guys are familiar with them, Imperfect Foods gives you a gift code. And that gift code gives you $10 off and the person $10 off. Similar to that, we have a gift code system. So you make 10% commission and the person gets 25% off their orders. And so it is a great, awesome program, because everyone is getting a discount when they come in. And then we help them at each month determine what they need to order for their family's needs. And it's highly consumable. Every single month, my whole family needs their superfoods. My little 6-year-old was just like, give me some of that, can't beat this. I need a power shake. And it makes you feel so amazing. You want to continue to consume it. And, you know, aminos, and these are, you know, some of the fundamentals to human health. And we have the absolute superior brand right here. Awesome. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Yes. How do you know how exactly to help other people as a business owner? I don't know if I understand that question, but I'm going to answer it as best as I can. How do you know exactly how to help people? So When I was sharing about my own personal health story, what their needs are. Yeah. So great. We teach you how to work with people. So when you come in to our team, we have a step 1, step 2, step 3 on how, and we call it onboarding, on how we bring you into our community and what to do exactly. And then we teach you how to work with other people and ask certain questions to really allow for people to tell us their needs. Nicole, I would love to highlight you and you can answer this one.
I just wanted to kind of jump in and maybe assist a little bit. So our team is amazing and super unique, even within the company. We have regenerative detoxification practitioners and educators that are a part of our team. And we have weekly calls, support calls. So you don't have to come into this thing knowing everything. In fact, you can know nothing, but we're going to link arms with you and support you to that end. So hopefully that answers kind of what you're looking for. Like, how do you know what to tell someone to take or what's going to help them? And the truth is, you don't have to know. You link arms with the person that brought you in, and then our greater team of regenerative health practitioners, and then you get those answers. You plug them in to our systems that really help support both your customer, your client, and you. So we're really about making sure everyone is experiencing health on to the next level.
Thank you, Nicole. This is why we need each other. Nicole, that was beautiful. Yes, and since then since I started, Alexis asked a question. Please feel free to, let's see, I have to go back and look. Deetra, if you have the question up, why don't you just read it if you can?
Absolutely. Her
Okay.
question is, I would love if you could share about the matching bonuses.
Oh, yes. So as you bring in new brand partnerships, so let's say Deetra was brand new and I brought her in the first week, she has an opportunity to earn a specific rank, and that's $100 for her and $100 for me. In the second week, she has an opportunity to earn the $400 and a $400 bonus for me. And so that goes on and on up to $3,500 in your fast start window, which is up to 4 months. And so we help you do that. That's why we have this like links arms opportunity, because you're getting blessed and we're getting blessed at the same time. And so we really help you move through so that you can really maximize your earnings in the beginning. Every single month, regardless if you're in your fast start or not, you will bonus when you are working your business as a business. And so even if you are not doubling or tripling, you're still making a bonus. And if you, for some reason, didn't go fast or didn't hit those specific things, you still get a bonus, right? And when you bring in someone else, you have an opportunity to do the same thing over and over and over again. So if you bring in 3 people, 3 brand partners that are talking about this beautiful farm and this opportunity, you have an opportunity to earn like unlimited potential, but if you bring on 2 people and they're making, $1,000 in that first month for their bonuses, you are then going to make $3,000 just with their matching bonuses. Nicole?
I feel super talky tonight, but I do want to just say this. The team and the way we work in partnership with one another really is different and kind of helps alleviate some of the stress of solo entrepreneurship. And so when you're a business owner and you own your own business, oftentimes every single thing that is done by you and you alone. And if you're not doing it, then it doesn't get done. This allows for us a different opportunity. You have this autonomy of owning your own business, but you're doing it linked up with others. And so there are times when you might need to sleep or something might be going on, or, you just need some support. I've experienced that personally. As I told you guys, I'm a doula, I'm a birth coach, I'm, apprentice midwife, all of those things. And so there are times where my life instantly changes, but I still need to have customers that need support. And so, or brand partners that need support. And in that moment, I can shoot a message to Deetra, who's who brought me in, and say, hey, I'm going to be off to this birth. I'm out of pocket. And then she can help support the people that need to be supported. So I want to help just give that better picture, because sometimes when we are familiar with solo entrepreneurship or working for yourself, you're just more familiar with, like, if I do this, then the result is this. And if I don't do this, then the result is that. But we work in a team. So that's what I wanted to just throw out there.
Thank you, Nicole. Beautiful. Yes, and then there's another question. I'm sorry if you answered, I came on late, but what is the buy-in amount? So it really depends. We curate everything for our partners, including our customers. And so we would love to chat with you and see what you want to work on for your physical health, because number one priority to us is that you are okay, that your health is doing well. And so we curate everything for you, but we specifically really love to have each person experience our superfood cleanse, because that is our bread and butter. That is what we're known for, our transformation experience. And so that's what I did. That's what Deetra did. That's what Nicole did. And so what you do duplicates. And this is a whole body experience. And I would absolutely 100% recommend this, but we have several different things that we can recommend based upon your diet, your experience, what what you want to deal with or what you want to, remove from your body. So like if you were me, I want to just remove chemical pesticides. I want to get out of pain, but maybe you are grain-free, for instance. We have grain-free options. So we have lots of different options. Everything's kosher, vegan, gluten-free, all the frees. But please let us know if you have some kind of allergy. So why don't you reach back out to the person who brought you here and we can make those suggestions for you. But when you're taking care of your own health, you have an opportunity to have a free business as well. Deetra, did you want to add anything else?
Yes, I just wanted to add, since we shared mostly about our business opportunity and our partnership, I wanted to invite those of you that are guests on tonight to our health opportunity tomorrow. So we have 2 health opportunities a week for people who are interested in learning about our protocols and what they can do to support their health. And so if you're on here tonight and you're wondering more about what we were talking about, that call is tomorrow at 12:30. Central Standard Time. It's led by a regenerative practitioner and specialist. And so you just hop on, you listen in, you raise your hand, and then we get your question answered and curate a protocol for you. So we would love to invite you back to that tomorrow to hear about the health opportunity that we have here.
Awesome. Great. Well, if we don't have any other questions, we will close out and stop recording, but we really super appreciate your time spent with us, and we would love to answer any of your other questions. So please feel free to reach out to the person who invited you here, and we will look forward to bringing you into our community. Thank you guys. Thanks, Nicole, Deetra, and Jason for sharing.
Yes, thank you, Jen. If you know somebody who needs this opportunity, we'd love to share the replay with you to send it to them as well. Good night.
Good night.